Hey everybody, it's been a couple days. Oh, my phone! It's been a couple days since I last made a recording. I've been trying to upload for y'all, and I'll be trying to do that as quick as possible, I guess. Trying to think about 2 or 3 a day, maybe. So even this is going to be delayed some from when it goes up. But, oh well, right? That's what happens. So I'm just laying in bed, obviously, with my fancy bedboard. What? I've got a new ironing board. Would you like to see it? Let's see. Bam. Let me zoom in on it real fast because I do not feel like getting up. It is basically the Starship Enterprise on top and a regular size ironing board with the pattern that basically looks like the walls. So that's pretty awesome, right? I figured I had to theme it up some. Since it's this pinkish, flowery apartment, I figured, hey, why not? Just work with it. Go with it. Roll with it, son. So I have been. What is going on? There we go. Woo! Took it long enough, but my hair still looks like whack. I need to go get it cut, I guess. I don't know. I kind of want to grow it out, though, and do something with it, maybe. Maybe, like, pull it back into, like, a bun. I don't. Ooh, maybe not. Just kidding. I will never do a bun now that I said that, and having done that. Where do I start? Oh, let's start with the earrings for a second, I guess. Not these. I bought earrings. Two, in fact. And when I say two earrings, I literally mean two earrings. Two different kinds. But I went online and I was like, one, I can't read. I seemed one meant to pair. Like, nobody buys just one earring, right? Apparently, yes. You do. Here. It's very rare in the U.S. to see earrings sold as just a single individual, especially with gauges. I mean, like, how many people buy gauges like this? Yeah, I'm trying to look at the camera to make sure it looks good. Like this, just one. I mean, maybe if you lost one, but then that's still a rare fringe case. Um, it's odd to do that. But I received two individual different earrings. So I'm gonna have to buy two more. Whatever, right? Still waiting on my iron. It'll be nice to have. Let me keep this up so it doesn't look like I have like a crazy double chin action going on. It would be nice to have an iron. I don't know when that's coming in. I'm hoping tomorrow? Sometime this week. I don't know, honestly. I thought it would have been here sooner. I'm surprised the ironing board took as long as it did. I ordered it Saturday. And it's Tuesday. Like, that's slow. Maybe it's because the iron is French, honestly. It's a super brand, SUPOR. And it's a French brand, which is really popular here, which is the same kind as my induction cooker. It's a really good brand, though. I mean, I've liked my induction cooker, so I can only imagine I just thought of something. I can only imagine that the iron would be just as good. I just thought about why not use my induction cooker as an iron, right? I mean, just turn it upside down and use it as like a hot flat iron. I mean, women use it on their hair. Why can't I use it on my clothes? Speaking of hair, I'm going to get a haircut. I know I've said that, but I just don't know how I'm going to get a haircut. And I don't mean like how as in what style. I meant like literally how am I going to convey what I want in a haircut to somebody. I've been thinking about that for the past couple days actually, and it's odd having to think like, how do I tell somebody what kind of hair I want in your own language? Because for me, I have no clue about my hair on any given day and how I like it. I mean, I kind of like it like the way I've been doing it lately, like this. Um, but I don't know what's been going on with this up here. It's just like has a mind of its own lately, and I don't know what it's been doing. And I kind of want to grow it out more and long just to see what happens. But maybe not. Maybe I'll just shorten it up some and hopefully get rid of all this mess. I don't know. I kind of want to. I've never had my hair grown out some. And I feel like this is a good place just to pull it back and just like go for like some crazy hairstyle, like maybe like a big. It's I think a dreadhawk. No, not a dreadhawk. Something like that. Deathhawk. Deathhawk would be awesome. I think it would look pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see. I'm tired of holding this camera. I'm not naked. I promise. I've got pants on. So I had to take my ironing board on the bus home. I got so many looks. Oh my gosh, all the looks. White guy busting up in there with just like this flat box. Front of the bus and everything, just kind of chilling there. Just looking rightly odd. And just quietly, just sitting there, just got my little bus card, sat down, arrived at my bus stop, got off with my box. Oh, speaking of box, you probably didn't see a box because I just took the trash out. And it is 12:41 in the morning. Why do I wait till 12:41 in the morning? Because up until now, I wasn't quite sure where the trash was. And I had found a bin out there. And I put my trash in there the first time. Again, like at 1 o'clock in the morning when nobody's outside. Because there's like 3, I think. And they're kind of color-coded, and I just now realized they're in English, which is nice, because now I know what's what. But there was only 1 last time, I think, maybe 2. I feel like there's 1 missing, 1 or 2 missing, that I didn't have access to. So I really had no clue. I just saw recyclables last time. I was like, I guess we're recycling this today. And it was mostly recyclables anyways, it was boxes. But still... But now I know what's up. So now I can take out the trash at any given time of the day without hopefully looking like a fool. I'm still probably going to relegate it to midnight, 1 a.m. because white guy taking out trash in the neighborhood. I'm getting looks already. I get looks every day walking to the bus station and walking from the bus station to my work, from my work to the bus station, from the bus station on the bus to my home to everywhere. Get it? I get stared at everywhere. And partially, yeah, I get it. Stare at me, right? I get why you're staring at me. This is on my arm, taking up like my entire forearm. It makes sense that people are gonna look. Even in the US, they would look to some degree. But I'm a white guy in China with tattoos on both my arms. Mostly dressed in all black because I have black pants for work, and most of my attire is just some sort of shade of black, gray, white. Not even white, just black, gray usually. I need new clothes. So I look like a straight thug out of Compton, going down the streets of Winship. I can only imagine people's thoughts as I pass them. So there's that. But I'm going to go buy new clothes soon. I'm going to the bank tomorrow to put money from my American account into my account here in China. So hopefully I got some bling bling all up in my bank card. So I can get some more creature comforts pretty quickly. Pretty much. Before I get paid. What else? I need new clothes. I'm going to get new pants. Because I've lost some weight, I've noticed. Maybe. I feel like I've lost weight, but at the same time I feel like I haven't at all. And I don't know why I feel this way. I mean, I haven't exercised short of walking like 10,000 steps a day. Today is short day. It's only been, 4:43, but that's because it's time changed. It was probably about 5,000 if I had to guess. So half of what I usually do. But again, most of the day I've just been chilling here in my apartment because I can't get out. I mean, I can get out. I can't interact much with people, though, still, which is basically a big barrier for me actually being social now. And it's taken an impact a little bit. I've noticed it some. It's not too bad because of work, but then that means basically that if I want to be social, I have to go to work or be at work or find an excuse to be at work. Which is okay because I like the people there, but I don't want to be at work all the time. Like, I need to find people outside of work to talk to, or at least try and help me learn Mandarin faster, because I'm watching these videos, and they're good videos, don't get me wrong, I'm loving the videos, but I've just been kind of burnt out on them a little bit lately, and I feel like I'm between the videos and work, and trying to learn the language and everything, it's a lot to take in at any given moment, pretty much. because work is slightly stressful. For those of you that don't know, I am in a private sort of school. When I say private, I don't really mean like a private school. I mean, I guess I kind of do. It's a privatized school. There we go. That's probably a better word for it. They are brand new school. I don't mean school like that. I'm sorry. Be- it's a school to learn English, but it's based off an economic gain, of course, as most non-public schools are. So there's demo classes, and demo classes are basically demonstrations of what we do or what we will be doing once we have students. But we don't yet. It is a demonstration of what we do in the school, and I'm the main focus. I am the only foreign teacher. I am doing all the demos. People sign up because of me, and they don't sign up, I feel like, because of me. And I know there's other factors that they don't sign up for, but in my mind, it is a all me thing. I am the show here. I have been hired to teach English and to demonstrate that I can teach English to kids. And some days I doubt that. Most days I don't. But there's days where I'm afraid that I'm in over my head sometimes. I mean, I've taught college classes multiple times, and I've assisted many college classes, but again, college classes are not 3 and 13-year-old kids. And there's a major difference between that to a degree. But at the same time, I think that's nice because they seem more willing to learn to a large degree as well. That could be partially influenced by the parents spending like a large portion of money. Like my salary per whatever sign up. I don't know how long it is, honestly. So yeah, it's a lot, and it can be a lot, and they're wanting at least 30 students, and we have maybe 3 right now, 1 solid maybe, and they think that that's a spy, which is another crazy thing. Like, we had a spy today apparently in the demo class from one of the other schools. Apparently that's a thing, but I don't care because my new goal is to convert that kid into our school. I'm going to do it. Probably not, honestly, but life goals, right? It's also a goal of mine to have the entire demo sign up for a class. That would be awesome. Like, all of them sign up. My boss says if that happens, he's going to buy me a PlayStation and play because he's not going to care anymore. And that would be nice if we could just be like, bam, everyone signs up. Nailed it, you know? And that honestly is one of my goals, and I want that to happen. I know it's going to take time. Like, I think we had 1, 2 maybe tonight. One I know for sure because he walked away with like a giant bear in a backpack, which is basically a sign that they signed up, I think. Tomorrow, 1 more is supposed to. I don't know. It's stressful, though. I didn't think that being a commodity like this would be that stressful. It is. I feel like there's an obligation or a sense of duty, at least, to perform well every time as a teacher. And as a teacher, you know that there's going to be off days where it's not going to go well for anybody. And that's magnified by the age group that I'm dealing with. Because at 2 and 3, they don't care sometimes. They are scared. They want to be with their parent, which is rightly so. I was probably that way as well. Probably even more so than they are. They're shy, and it's hard to get them to open up in a demo when they've only known me for literally minutes of their life. Some do really well. I've noticed that ages 4 and up, better. 3 is really the cutoff of where we should be taking kids in. We're taking kids in that are 2, well, for the demo that are in their 2s, and it's just, you can tell, and they aren't ready, and I feel bad that they're almost being subjected to that at that age at 2. Wait till 4 or 5 for your kids to learn a second language. I know you want to start young, but for the sake of the teacher and the student, it's a lot better if you just hold off a tiny bit longer. At that age, it's still going to be okay. Even if you wait 2 years, they will soak it up like a sponge, I promise you. In the 40-minute span that I do with kids, they soak things up so fast, and I'm just shocked almost. And it's nice and refreshing. Oh, I met a girl, and I mean, when I say girl, I mean like a literal girl. She was in second grade. No, grade 2. I don't know what grade 2 is in Australia. I assume it's like second grade. But she was here visiting, and she talked only English, and it was amazing. I talked to her, I don't know how long, until I had to go do another demo. I hope she joins up, but for nothing else, that I have someone to talk to in English relatively well. So, in fact, and she's a smart child, and very smart. And I think it would benefit both of us. I could teach her better English. We could learn Mandarin together, which would be nice to have somebody to kind of learn Mandarin with. And which is odd saying that about probably a 7, 8-year-old girl, but I feel we're kind of in the same boat here, short of the whole teaching thing. But she's from Australia. She's from Sydney. She was cool. We got along for the most part. Very intelligent, very outgoing, very creative, very open and honest, which is, I mean, part of the age thing, but very open and exploring of the world and loving it. And that, again, that probably could just be an age thing as well. That, I mean, at that age, kids are curious. As she was, but I mean, her mom was a computer programmer and like programmed all her apps on her iPad for her, which was awesome. So I'm hoping to get to know the mom more too, because that would be awesome to have that kind of asset maybe. And I don't know to what degree that asset would be used, and I doubt if any, but it would just be cool to know, just in case for whatever reason. But it was pretty cool. It was fun. I hope to see her again. I don't know if I will. But if I do, lucky me, honestly. She's a very bright child, and it's kids like that that make me love teaching. They really do. And not even just kids, but people in general like that are just so open and honest. Like, I was like, do you want to go see the back? We got other rooms back there. I mean, they're kind of all the same, but you can go look and, like, look around. She was like, no. I was like, cool, whatever. I mean, at first it was like, why don't you want to come see my rooms? Like, don't you want to see this area? She was like, no. I was like, oh, well, whatever. We'll talk about other stuff. And we did. And it was cool. She showed me this math trick, honestly, for multiplying by 9s, which I had never heard of. I may have heard of it, but again, when I learned it, I was probably her age, and I didn't remember. So maybe one day I'll teach that to you. Not today. I'll stop for now on that math subject. What else is there to talk about? Probably not going to go to Shanghai until next month or until they find a second teacher. So if you want to teach English in China, hit me up. Multiple ways to do it. You have lots of ways to contact me. If you're watching this, you probably know most of them. And I've probably posted them for you where you have access to. But if you know somebody that doesn't know me, get them in touch with me, okay? Because we're looking for people. He wants to grow this quickly and aggressively, I feel like, and it makes sense. A lot of businesses have a hard time initially, and if you can start up well and do well at the beginning, high chance of success for you. Hopefully, right? So, we will see. Anyways, what else? Oh, I cooked beans. I was gonna make refried beans. I was gonna make tacos for my coworkers, but there were some minor problems. Basically everything, right? Basically everything was a problem with this. I bought what I thought were black beans, because I was thinking, I couldn't find pinto beans. Not a thing here, apparently. At least not at the Walmart or any place that I've looked. So, bought these beans, right? Cook them for like 2 hours. Cook them. Boiled them. Beans, or not boiled, but like, I beaned it up. I did the bean thing. I beaned up. Wow. I did the bean thing. And they were not black beans. I don't know what kind of beans they were, but they did not turn out good at all. I scrapped them. They were like soybeans, but I know they weren't soybeans. I don't think. So I wasn't able to make refried beans out of that at all. I wasn't even gonna try because it was so hard. They were hard little beans. They weren't good. It made me sad in the heart hole. Maybe I should have soaked them. I didn't soak them. I need to soak them next time. I think you soak beans, right? Pretty sure you soak beans. And they have no tortillas here. Strike two. So as you can tell, my plans to make tacos failed on two fronts. Probably the most two important fronts. The third front being I can't find ground beef. I can't find ground beef. I can't do it. I don't know. I don't even know if it exists here. I haven't seen it yet. At all. Anywhere. At all. I found sausage. That turned out bad too. Because all the... Okay, so listen, sausage makers. When you're making sausage, and you wrap it up in plastic to keep it fresh, good on you. I like that. Thank you. In fact, you're doing us a humongous service by keeping it fresh that way. What I don't like is when you double bag your sausage, and I don't take that out of context, because I know some of y'all, and I don't want you to, because as you can tell, been there, done that. So there was the sausage link that I had. It was like a sausage, it's like a summer sausage, but not a summer sausage. But it was basically like that shape, right, and that size. It was just a good ham sausage, I think. It was a good ham, like a ham blog. I don't know what it was, honestly, but it was good, because I made it with red bell peppers. Anyways, so I had cooked some of it up with something else earlier last week. I don't know what. Something, right? Something. And I sliced it up, and I cut it up, and I put it in. Actually, I think I did it in... I cut it up somehow, and I threw it in. And I didn't know at this point that they double bagged, because the second bag was like skin tight. Again, don't go there. So I'm like eating this, and I'm just like, why is this taking forever to chew? And I pull out this plastic, and I'm like, well, maybe I just kind of raked it in. Maybe I just didn't notice this piece, right? That happens sometimes. So I didn't think anything of it, and I set it off to the side. I then get to the next piece of sausage, and it's got plastic all over it too. And by the end of it, like, every piece of sausage I had cooked with plastic had a wrapper on it. So yeah, I don't know if I worded that correctly, but basically every sausage that I cooked had a wrap around it, and I had cooked it with something else. So I basically had like cooked plastic sausage wrapper. And what did I have it with? I don't even remember anymore. But tofu. Yeah, tofu. It was good. I mean, the sausage part that wasn't plastic tasting, and the tofu had some good sausage flavor. So I mean, that was decent. But yeah. So after I learned my lesson, I unwrapped my double wrapped sausage. Again, no. Yeah. I guess one last thing that I've noticed today, honestly. I went to work, and it was nice because people. And I kind of touched on this earlier. And then I come back here, and I'm alone. Which is nice because I get to do things. I like my alone time. But it's kind of odd with nobody at all most of the day. And not leaving. But I'm doing things. I mean, I'm obviously blogging and connecting with y'all again after the long stint of me not being in existence, basically. And it's a sense of loneliness. And I've just noticed it creeping in a little bit. Obviously, there's ways to combat it, like go out and do stuff, make friends, which I've been trying to do. I just haven't had the chance to actually hang out with anybody, or I haven't gotten to the level where they feel safe meeting some random white guy on the streets, and chilling with me, pretty much. But we'll see. Hopefully this weekend sometime, or by next Monday, I'll have hung out with somebody, and I'll be able to tell you about that. Hopefully so. If not, I will give you an in-depth analysis of my flower ironing board and the many facets of its design. Maybe I'll even try sitting on it like the guy in the picture. I'm not. But hopefully I have my iron by then, and maybe I'll just take a video of me ironing like some pants. Maybe I'll go shopping by myself. That sounds dangerous. So dangerous. On so many levels. Anyways, I will let you go. Have a good day. Night. Day and night. Have a good insert here. And I will talk to you later. I miss you all. Bye.